Hey, what's up guys? Welcome back to the channel. Today we're going to talk about cadence and jerkbait fishing.
He complained about that.
In the wintertime, there is nothing better than a jerkbait. Today I'm throwing that 90 size mega bass, and the jerkbait literally is the best way to get bit in the wintertime when the fish start to move in right before ice out. Up here in the northern part of the country, fish pull off the deeper stuff. They come into any green weeds, they find any sunfish they can find, and they're gonna start chewing. The jerkbait is a great way to get them. So let's get after them today. All right guys, so there's 3 retrieves that we're gonna talk about today. Cadence is everything on a jerkbait, right? Number 1, I'm throwing it on a bait caster, 6-gill fishing, Hamar reel 7-to-1, 6-gill Heimdall 6-9 medium rod. There are a couple reasons that cadence really matters on a jerkbait, right? Number 1, cadence is how I'm moving the jerkbait through the water. A jerkbait works best on slack line, so this right here is slack line. Slack line, I want to give it a jerk like that. That's when that jerkbait is moving in the water, right? So I always want to give it slack line. The best cadence to start with on cold water, we're talking water 50 and down, is a 5-second pause. So I'm going to give it 1, 2, 3 pops on slack line. Then I'm going to give it 1, 1,000, 2, 1,000, 3, 1,000, 4, 1,000, 5, 1,000. And as I get that, 1, 2, 3, give it a reel up, we're letting it be on slack line, right? So our rod is straight right here, no tension on the line. A lot of times when you get a bite like this in the wintertime, when you go to set the next pop there, you're gonna set the hook and the bass literally will just be on there, right? So that's cadence number 1, right? Cadence number 2 is going to be a little bit different. So we're mixing cadences here so we get a long cast. And just like you've seen Caden catch them on the jerkbait a lot of times, just like you've seen me catch them on the jerkbait a lot of times, the next one is going to be jerk, jerk, pause, jerk, and then let it sit for about 10 seconds. 1,001, 1,002, 1,003, 1,004, 1,005, and then 1, 2, 3, pause, 1, 2, let it sit for another 10 seconds. 1,001, 1,002, 1,003, 1,004, 1,005, until you get to 10, right? And what that's doing is it's giving that illusion of a bait fish underwater, and you can see on the underwater video how that pause on the jerkbait allows it to sit perfectly horizontal in the water. And that's what really can function well on a jerkbait. A lot of times you want that horizontal plane, you want that jerkbait sitting exactly like this in the water, maybe nose down a little bit in the wintertime. And what it's doing is it's literally sitting there in front of the bass's face, and it's really hard for them to make an adjustment. So our third cadence here that we want to work on throwing is your aggressive cadence. Sometimes fish want to react. So it's 1, 2, 3, pause, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, pause, 1, 2, and then 1, and then pause, and then 1, 2, pause, 1, 2, 3. A lot of times on a windy day, a warm day in the wintertime, those bass will push up onto those rocks and you'll be able to catch them, or they'll pull up onto any green weeds that you can find. No problem, right? So think about 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 1. Mix that cadence, right? Almost like your early spring fishing. But for the most part, those 10 and 5-second pauses are going to be what you want on the jerkbait. So that's a lot of cadence, right, on jerkbait. Now we got to talk about, so in the wintertime, you want to focus on what they call 45-degree banks. So if you look this way, literally this is a perfect example of a 45-degree bank. You have a nice slope, right? And you're in deeper water immediately. So the bass can move up when it's shallow and they can pull off when it's not, right? So if we're this way and we're fishing this 45-degree bank right here, if we're fishing this 45-degree bank right here, literally the fish can move up when it's shallow. So I want to make that cast right in there. That's about a perfect cast, right, in the wintertime, because I'm hitting that 7 to 9 feet of water. And the fish are going to sit in that 7 to 9 feet of water because that allows them to pull up shallow and get down in the water column when that water gets cold or when fronts are coming through, right? That 45-degree bank is exactly what you're looking for all the time.
What's up, guys?
What are we fishing?
A bass.
For bass? Yeah, we catching anything?
Not yet.
We gonna?
Yes. I think I just caught one.
Maybe. Oh, it's a lure. Good job. All right. So guys, hope you learned about jerkbait cadence, 45-degree banks, where I tend to throw these baits. I've done a ton of underwaters with jerkbaits in there. You know, you've got some underwater today. The Megabass Vision 110 and the Vision 90 are the baits that I'm gonna throw exclusively in the wintertime. If I'm fishing shallow, if I'm fishing deep, you got the +1, the +2, plus you got those Rapala Shadow Wrap deeps, and you got the Rapala Shad Wrap deeps that are also good. It just depends. But the channel is growing, and we are growing, so let us know in the comment section what you wanna see from us in the future. We hope you enjoyed this video today. We'll see you out there next time.